the cards we are used to seeing often on websites. Now these cards usually follow a pattern, as this one here. But what if we take this design up
even further beyond?
So this is cards in 3D. Now this looks normal on paper until you start hovering over. Each card has a hover color and it moves in any direction you turn your cursor into. And with each direction, it changes the perspective of the image, the title, the post and the author. Plus it has a mirror effect that is customizable, and it's got animations, transitions and so much more. And all of this is possible with just a little bit of JavaScript and lots of CSS. Here's how. Open the index.html, create a div called card, another div for the card image, another div for the card text, the heading for the first post, the description of the first post, and the name of the author. Repeat the same for the card 2 and then the card 3. And this is the JavaScript library that will be used to create the 3D effect. So HTML done. Now let's jump to CSS. Open the style.css. Let's add a background image which looks like this, and the custom styling for each card, the card's hovering effect, and then a class for the tilting effect which gives that 3D depth, and this is the styling for the card image, followed by the keyframes for the scale up animation. Scale up animation on image, check. However, we see the same image repeating on each card. We'll be fixing that very soon. Now the card text styling, the H2 tag inside the card, and the sliding animation for the heading. Sliding animation, check. The description styling for each post, the bottom slide in keyframes, and a custom color for each author of the post. Slide in bottom animation, check. And lastly the card 2 image, followed by the card 3 image. Style wise, everything is complete. CSS, done. And finally, let's finish up that little bit of JavaScript. Scroll down the index.html to the very bottom. Following this JavaScript library, create a script tag, and this would select the card class for every card, followed by the relevant properties. And you can set this value to any number between 0 and 1. I choose 0.15 and JavaScript done. Now let's look at the finished web page. And other than hovering over like this, there really isn't much to test here. And apparently I glitched it. Let's just end the video here before I miss something else. Also click the link on the screen to check this cool login form made in just 1.5 minutes.